Alright, so for Valentine's, Kabam was like, okay, you know what? Spending time with your loved ones, who cares about that? Spend some money. And yeah, they just didn't hold back with these offers, man. They are pretty dang good, but of course, don't buy them, right? Like, it's Valentine's Day. Use that money on your Valentines, right? If you don't have one, then just use it on yourself, because who better than just spending it on yourself, right? Go out, have a nice dinner with yourself, just enjoy Valentine's Day. Don't spend it on, like, virtual things. I'm stupid, so I did it anyways, but don't be like me. Never be like me, right? But here we have 20 of these crystals, and these are pretty cool because they have 7-star NEXUS crystals in them. So you have a 0.5% chance of getting that, which is a pretty small chance, but here is crystal number 1, and we get a 7-star version of Mantis. So that is that's a start already. Like, that is pretty nuts. But she's sig 40 now, and I don't think I care about her like signature ability, so not the biggest fan of that. But it's a 7-star, so I can't complain at all. It's like free Titan shards. Well, not free Titan shards, I spent like $100 on this, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? But yeah, I want that 7-star NEXUS crystal, but I also want a dupe on 7-star Namor. So we have a lot of chances for that, but then again, it's still like a 2% chance of getting that 7-star drop, and then like an even smaller chance for it being Namor. Oh, and by the way, these are like super Paragon crystals because there are no 4-star characters in it, and additionally, you have double the drop rate to get a 7-star champion, which is, crazy stuff, right? But I am getting trolled right now. Like, this Scarlet Witch is kind of good because she wants to be Max Sig, and mine is not Max Sig yet, but like, that Mojo is right there. There he is again. I want just any new and fun 7-star character. I love my new champions, and if I get a new one here, that'll just be really, really cool. But so far, no dice yet. We did get a 7-star Mantis, but 7-star Mantis I think is fantastic, but she's just not new. And right there, it stopped too early. That could have been a 7-star Wiccan, and that would have been so cool because Wiccan is such an awesome character, but instead we have a 5-star version of Hawkeye. So, by the way, I'm not seeing this 7-star NEXUS in the real at all, so I'm like, okay, is this even like a real thing? But I have seen screenshots, it is a real thing, so there is a chance, and I want to take that chance, but then again, it's a 0.5% chance, so it is really, really small, but that is still better than nothing, right? But yeah, just don't do what I'm doing, guys. Here is a 6-star NEXUS crystal. It's that's whatever. That was a 4% chance to get, so I'll take it, but that's not the 7-star NEXUS crystal. But then again, like, once you pull the 7-star NEXUS crystal, you have to get like a good NEXUS too, right? It could be the options of, like, I don't know, Venom the Duck. Who else is like not that good? Maybe Sauron. And for the final champion, let's just say, I don't know. What if it's just like 3 Venom the Ducks and that's all you have to pick, right? And is that impossible? Maybe, but given my luck, probably isn't. But yeah, like I was saying, it can be a bad NEXUS crystal, and that means that while you got the 7-star NEXUS crystal, it was like a bad choice of 3. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I want to get that 7-star Namor more than anything, and of course, it's also a pretty low drop rate for that. So this is just like for fun, purely for fun. Like I was saying, it's not a good investment. It's not like a good offer to buy. It's kind of just, if you want to do it, then just do it. But spend within your means, spend responsibly, and keep in mind that there is like some more Karinas challenges on the way. So if you want to just save your units for that, if you do buy this, then that is fair game, right? But 10 crystals in so far. We got a 7-star Mantis and like a few other 6-stars. So I'm not too fussed about this. Like, I should be fussed about it because it is a 7-star character, but I'm pretty much not, because yeah, Mantis, great champion, but like once she's past Sig 20, I don't see a need to be excited for her, right? But Come on, just give me that 7-star Namor or a 7-star Nexus crystal for the fun of it. Just give me something decent here. And there is a 6-star Rogue, which is fine, and that's it. I got dumpstered on. That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my gosh. But you know what? 10 up, 10 down. It's whatever. I got a 7-star, so I can't say much about it. However, we also have this 7-star B Mine crystal. There is Mojo, Angela, Black Cat, Invisible Woman, who I want the most because she is like a rare pick. But yeah, in this crystal, I want to see Invisible Woman or I want to see Angela. Just one of those two, because Angela will be a dupe, and a really good dupe at that, right? And by the way, I just got back from some more Valentine stuff, so yeah, had to take a pause, but now we're here, and we are getting a 7-star version of Angela. So massive wins here. Pretty much the best pull from this crystal for me, because Iron Man's already rank 5, Domino's like Sig 40 already, and the other champions I just forgot about. So yeah, massive win there, but I was not satisfied. I wanted more, right? I wanted more. And by the way, go to the online store and get your free domino, a free up to 6-star domino, which is pretty cool. That's just a nice little treat by Kabam, so cool stuff there. But I want that 7-star Nexus crystal, or I want that dupe on Namor, and I'm going to get that. Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I hope I get it, right? But I was determined to try to get it at least. Well, not like super determined, because I didn't spend all my money, because I'm not that dumb, right? I am pretty dumb, but I'm not like super dumb. I'm just very dumb. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. So I still want to get, like, you know, at least a few more tries at the 7-star Nexus crystal, or just an awakening on my 7-star Namor. So we have some few tries here. We have 10 crystals, and crystal number 1, the reel looks pretty decent so far, but it is a 6-star version of Invisible Woman. I'll take the 7-star shards, which, by the way, at the end of this we have a 7-star crystal opening. So yeah, pretty pumped for that, right? Because I think the 7-star basic crystal right now is just so cool. But you saw it, right? You saw that right there. That was the 7-star Nexus crystal in the reel. So now I'm pumped. I'm just like motivated. I am determined to get the 7-star Nexus crystal. I want it for the content. I want it to like, I want it for us. I want like us to open it as like this big special thing. That was the whole game plan here, because like that is the first, this is the first time ever for it, right? So I want to try to get it ASAP, and if I don't get it, then it'll suck, right? But there's a 5-star Ronin, and now this thing is just teasing me a lot in the reel. Like right there, it was there like 3 times in a row. But I will not be thwarted, as Dr. Doom says. I think he says that, probably doesn't, but yeah, there is a 6-star Star-Lord, but that is a Mag Sig crystal, so I will take that. But it's not the 7-star Nexus, and it's not a 7-star Namor. And by the way, any 7-star champion is great, but it sucks like the one 7-star that I got was a Sig 40 Mantis. And right there, oh, it teased me. It teased me big time. That could have been it, but it was not it. And right there, it's back again. So, oh, this is just the worst thing ever. It is teasing me big time now, and the Namor is just not appearing anywhere for some reason. So this is just going downhill really fast, right? Like the first 20 were pretty okay, but now this is just getting personal, because they are not giving me anything at this point. There's a 6-star Moon Knight, but Moon Knight is, you know, Moon Knight, so not fussed about that in the slightest. So I gotta just try to recover here. I have 3 more chances, well, so far, but I was like, okay, it has to be soon, right? We're probably due for a 7-star now, but then again, there is no pity in this game. It's just, hey, you either get the 7-star or you don't, and that's just how it is. So yeah, you could go like what, 1,000 crystals with no 7-star champion, or you can go like 2 crystals with like back-to-back 7-stars. It's crazy stuff, right? But this crystal is a 5-star Scarlet Witch, and my hope is starting to just go down the drain. But I'm not defeated just yet. I didn't hear no bell. There's there's still one more crystal, right? So hopefully we get something decent in this last crystal. I could definitely use like a 7-star champion now, but we're gonna land on a 6-star, nope, a 5-star version of Psylocke. And right there is that like troll roll tease that Kabam loves to do. And you're gonna see that in this next batch, which by the way, yes, I buy another one because I am just not smart on Valentine's Day, but the troll rolling is just wild, like absolutely wild. So this is the final one, I think. Hold on, I think it is. No, it might not be, because there's still like 7 minutes left here, and 7 minutes, that is a lot of time for a crystal opening, right? So I think there are like 20 crystals left, and 20 crystals, that is a lot. That is a lot of crystals. That is a lot of chances for that 7-star Namor or that dang 7-star Nexus crystal. So what happens? Well, let's see what happens, right? There's 10 more chances right here, and I just have to hope for the best because I can't control this RNG. I can just hope that it goes my way. So here is crystal number 1. I will not go easy into the night here. I'm gonna put up an effort to try to get this 7-star Nexus crystal or that beautiful 7-star Namor, and crystal number 1 is going to be a 5-star version of Iceman. So not the best start, but it's just one crystal. One crystal can give me a 7-star Nexus crystal, so all it takes is one. All it takes is one single crystal to get something that is game-changing. And there's another Iceman right next to a null. That should have kept on going, by the way. Like, I don't know why it stopped so early, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 2 5-star Icemen, that's fine. A third one, then we have a problem, but so far, so good. And I swear, if that was a 7-star Mantis, I would have lost my mind, because if my only 7-star characters were just 2 Manti, what is it? How do you say 2 Mantises? Probably that, but if it was 2 Mantis, I would have been so upset because she does not need to be awakened, right? But there is a 7-star Titania, and there is the troll roll. Like I said, the troll roll in this batch is just lethal. So yeah, this is not fun right now. I am not having a good time, as they say. I just want to get something decent. We're on a very, very dry streak so far. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna say anything, you know, that's just so messed up. Like, that troll roll was so vicious, and now I was like, okay, I'm done. We're not spinning anymore. That was a final straw, right? That was the absolute final straw. What the heck? Just what the heck? And let's pop it open. And yeah, it's 5 5-star characters. So, guys, when I said not to buy this, I meant it. I meant every single word when I said that you should spend your money on something else, like, you know, a nice dinner for yourself, a nice dinner for like your family maybe, or your Valentine. But if you're just alone, then I don't know, just do something else with the money, right? Because you'll end up like me, who is just not having the best time right now. And yeah, that was so bad. That was actually so bad. The troll rolls are insane. Like, they have no chill. They have absolutely no chill. But you know what? I don't care, man. I'm defeated. So I'm waving the white flag. These 10 crystals, they're just, I don't even care about them, man. Like, I know I'm not getting the 7-star Nexus. I've given up, right? I've given up. But there's a 5-star abs, man. We're on like a 13 streak of no 6-star character, even just complete trash, right? Complete 5 stars, that's it. But here is crystal number 3, and yeah, no 6 stars, because why give me 6 stars even? Just still 5-star characters. And now, okay, I checked the drop rate here because I'm like, okay, did I buy the right crystal? Which I did, right? It's just I'm having terrible luck right now. But here is a nope, not even a 6-star. There's another 5-star Winter Soldier. So yeah, this is rough, guys. It's crazy how like the first crystal was a 7-star Mantis, which is of course really good, right? But like everything else besides that, well, hey, there's a 6-star Cable, but like I was saying, everything else besides that just complete trash, just like absolute garbage. So, this has been a grand time, but there's 5 more crystals. There's 5 more chances at that dang Nexus crystal, and what do you know? We don't get it. We get a 6-star Black Cat instead. Holy, this has been the wildest opening that I've ever done when it comes to bad luck. Like, usually I'm like kind of lucky, right? But this has just not been it. But here is the final beacon of hope, a 7-star crystal that can give me something, right? Because I just need something out of like whatever this whole mess was. Just give me like one decent thing, please. So we're gonna let it spin out for a bit, we're gonna stop it, and all this was for a 7-star version of Spider-Man Classic. Now this is a good pull. I don't care what you have to say about it, it's a good pull because yeah, he needs a dupe, and now that he's awakened, he's actually like usable, right? So I'll take it, but my goodness, that was just a mess. Absolute mess. I can't even, my brain is just done with like how bad that was, right? That was just a dumpster fire. But yeah, we got that 7-star Spider-Man Awakened, so I'll take it. And yeah, these offers are they're in the game. You can just ignore them. I would ignore them, to be honest, but let me know your thoughts on this crystal opening, and yes, about it for me.